We've all probably sat on Santa's lap as a child, and now perhaps you're taking your own kids to visit with him. But what if Mr. Claus asked, what are you going to give, instead of the usual question of, what do you want for Christmas? So I'm thrilled to be joined in studio by Santa Claus, who does just that, and he has some stories to tell. You are a busy guy this time of year.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you so much for making the trip over to Denver
you're welcome.
to visit with us.
I'll tell you what ruins it is that whole Margot Robbie movie. We were doing pretty good, then the movie comes out, and what does every little girl want this year? So we're busy at the North Pole.
Demand,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely. So good to be with you, Sam.
Thank you.
And you're dressed.
I know. I brought all of my holly jolly just for you.
Yes, you look fabulous.
Well,
Thanks for having me.
Well, you know what's fabulous is this new book that you have. So tell us all about it.
Well, first things first.
Oh, okay.
Let me put this on your left wrist.
Alrighty.
We receive with our left side, which is our heart.
Love it.
That says, Be
yes.
More Elfish.
Be More Elfish.
And that's the theme of the book, Through Santa's Eyes.
Okay.
This is a heart-stirring wake-up call for us to live elfishly all year long.
Okay.
There's a disconnect in the world today, let's be honest. And so this is the antidote, because love is the answer. And this book takes your family on a heartwarming, emotional journey from heartbreak to joy, and just helps us all rally around that central mission of love and service.
I love that. So this book really isn't just only for kids or adults. It's for everybody in the whole family, right?
It's for the whole family. The chapters are written in such a way that mom and dad can tell these stories.
Okay.
But this is a true story. This is when I got the call in 1999 to be the big guy, and Megan was 5 and Ben was 1.
Okay.
And I either had to hide it from my kids or make them a part of it. So the story in there in chapter 1, when Megan goes into the bedroom and finds all the gear strewn all over the bed and finds the letter from Santa, true story.
Okay.
And she and Ben go to her room and they write the letter back that, yes, my daddy can be one of your special helpers. And she came back a few minutes later and she said, Dad, how many continents are there? And I said, you know how many continents there are. Smart for 5. And she said, which continent? Or how many continents? I said, you know there's 7. And she goes, you're North America.
Oh.
So she figured out how the big guy visits the whole world because he has a few helpers. But to your point, you're right. How you know one of the authentic ambassadors of love and light is they don't ask you what you want for Christmas.
Yes.
We ask you what you're going to give for Christmas.
Well, and this is a part of the Be More Elfish movement.
Absolutely.
Is that right? Can you tell us more about what that all means?
Well, Sam, imagine the world we would live in if we actually lived every day of our life like we do from Thanksgiving to Christmas. We're more forgiving. We're more nice. We're more loving. We're kind. Why can't we live that way every day that ends in Y?
Right.
Why do we just trot that out once a year?
Yes.
And put on our plastic, fantastic smiles and attitudes? It's a value system that is either a part of us. Like the good doc said, it's something that has to be ingrained when they're little. That's what this helps children realize is true joy and happiness comes when we give, not get.
Right.
You know, a bell's not a bell until you ring it. A song's not a song until you sing it. Love's not put in our heart to stay. Love's not love until we give it away. And that's what this is all about.
We love that. Now, love and service, this is just such an important piece to you. Why does that mean so much to you personally?
Well, this is why the title is Through Santa's Eyes. Because the 9 stories specifically that I take the readers up and down that roller coaster, those are true wondrous miracles that I saw through my eyes.
I see.
And I'll tell you, there's no way to describe the miracle and magic that you experience when someone looks at you with all of that belief and wonder as though you can make it happen. Years ago, a little girl brought her little brother to me at a big performance that I was doing. And she just looked at me and she said, and he was obviously in bad shape. He was 4 years old, just no color to his skin. He was balding from the leukemia.
Okay.
And she just looked at me and she said, Santa, I just want you to make my little brother better.
Oh.
What do you say?
Right.
And so we talk about those kinds of scenarios where we communicate with love.
Right.
It's a language, it's a vibration, it's an energy.
Thinking of others, giving to others.
It's an attitude, it's a belief system, and the world needs more of that today. We're so divided, red versus blue. And I'm not here being red, I'm just saying we need to be more united
Yes.
around this central mission of love and service instead of so divided because blue and red and this and that. We're all us. Right?
Thank you for bringing us this message today. I feel super inspired. We appreciate you so much, Santa Claus.
Oh, Sam, thanks for having me.
Yes. And join the Be More Elfish movement today. As you can see right there on your screen, visit santabook.com or go ahead and scan the QR code also to buy a copy for everybody that's on your list. And perhaps we'll all become a little more elfish this season. North Pole Publishing paid for this segment.